Welcome to the Idaho Business Podcast, the only Idaho podcast focused on providing profits for Idaho people. If you love our state and love small business, you are in the right place. We interview local legends, learn business, and have way too much fun doing it. You're listening to the Idaho Business Podcast with your friend, host, and all-around great guy and owner of New Clean Commercial Cleaning, Spencer Ward.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Idaho Business Podcast. If you don't know it by now, I should probably stop just saying it, Anyways, I think I just have to keep reminding myself, it's not that smart. Anyways, always, we're sponsored by Health West. Great organization, great people. Give them a holler. Give them a Google where they're closest to you. Take your friends, your family, anyone you love, and they will treat you right and go for there. New Clean Commercial Cleaning and Commercial Cleaning Services, our companies. Anything you need janitorial wise, anywhere from, hey, Kathy and Philip over there in their office have been bringing the office plague to work. We can set up a sterilization unit that can go through your office while everyone's still in there, can run just seamlessly there and help disinfect everything, help kill everything. Not a big deal. We could do that absolutely for free if you just tell us you heard about us on the Idaho Business Podcast. Give us a call at 208-254-7070. We service everywhere from from Burley all the way to the Rexburg area. All right, people. If you aren't using AI, you're doing something wrong. Okay. I'm probably a slower to medium adopter of AI, but I'm telling you right now, the things that I have adopted so far has helped save so much work and has helped us be so much more efficient. Let me explain a few things that I've done recently to help us be more efficient with AI. I was preparing a big, business plan, and I was putting together this big thing I had to do for this big group of people, mainly some consultants that I have to present to. I had to put this big documented thing into a PowerPoint to be able to present to the group. So I got done. Whoever's created a big business plan, there's a lot of work into it. And then you're thinking, oh man, now I have to put a PowerPoint together. It's incredibly, painstakingly difficult, I think, at times. It's not hard. It's just, it's tedious and stuff you don't want to do. Until I found a program called Gamma. Again, I'm not being paid by any of these companies. I just think these are cool programs that should exist that you guys should be using. Gamma is a program that I could take. It's an AI-driven program that will literally take information that, like my business plan already spelled out, and I can just say, hey, can you take this information and create a PowerPoint slide presentation for us? Sure. Boom. I import that into the Gamma, and within a minute, it had like a professional looking PowerPoint presentation. I could edit, say, hey, I want some funny, GIFs or a video or something in here just to not make it so boring. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Done. So that's just one. That's just one of them, guys and gals. So remember Gamma, Gamma, great for PowerPoint, stuff like that. Another one, you've heard it all over the place, Chat GPT. I pay for the paid version. It's not too much. I think it's for $4 or $6 a month, and you can do so much with it. There's so many other things out there, but we just hired a new staff manager. Our company, because we bought another company, a janitorial company, and we have a staff manager and a person that also takes care of the same person that also takes care of our clients. Because we're getting so much demand and so much growth, we needed to split those positions. So we hired a new staff manager just recently. And I wanting to be as efficient as we possibly can and to be prepared for this new position to come on and be able to train them so they know exactly what they need to be up against and what they should be doing at the end of 90 days. Effectively, I said, okay, ChatGPT, take these job requirements that we posted for the job. And if I take a step back real quick too, I had ChatGPT's help making the job requirements too. I gave it guidance of what I needed it to be, what the job needed to be. And I kept going in and out of saying, hey, not that, but this. No, it doesn't need to be in this position, does not need to worry about that, but it needs to worry about this. Mm-hmm. So help me make that, imported that into Indeed. Easy. Then I took that perfect job requirements, and then I imported it, into this other document into ChatGPT and said, hey, I need you now to help me make a 90-day training protocol for this position. So the person who's currently doing this position can train the person that's going to be doing this position in 90 days and have it broken down by week one all the way down to whatever. And I'm telling you, again, this happened within a minute. From week one, it talks about onboarding and company orientation to just scrolling down real quick. We're going down to week 12, semi-independent operations. It breaks down by 3 different bullet points: independently organize and lead a staff meeting, report back on implementing process and improvements and their impact. Man, this is good. And all of it has to do with the requirements of the job. None of it's off tilt or off scale of what this position requires. And even going down to, hey, final week, day 90, week 12 is, hey, semi-independent operations still. And then final week is transition wrap up, conduct a formal meeting with an outgoing manager, scheduler, director of client happiness to assess progress, review the new manager's performance against expectations and provide feedback. There's so much detail here. Like if I go down to week 9 and 10, manage evening staff visits, including recognizing outstanding performance, retraining staff, and resolving issues. So there's so many things that it's putting into this, so we don't forget, because we're imperfect beings. We forget how to do things, or not how to do things, but oh shoot, yeah, that is part of your job. We need to train you to do that. Now, okay, perfect. We just made a game plan for a perfect type of training to exist if we just follow it now. So get some AI in your life. I'm not saying this is the solve all, but you see with the new president coming into office, there's a big investment in AI. There's going to be more things happening with AI. And unfortunately, if you're not investing in doing things with AI, especially into the future, you're going to be left behind. There's going to be things happening at rapid pace because of AI that you're not going to be able to keep up with. So, and I know you're saying, well, I own a roofing company. I own an HVAC company. Well, I'm a school teacher. Whatever. AI exists, and it can make every one of your positions more efficient. I guarantee, if you're a roofer, you can put into AI, how do I cut down the amount of time it takes our people to roof, and putting in the current process of how you roof. How do you put a new roof on, or how do you put how do you take off an old roof and then putting a new roof? I'm not a roofer. I'm BSing right now, but I'm just saying it'll help, because it's got all the information of the entire internet out there. It'll help you identify things that you never thought of before. And maybe it'll be helpful, maybe it won't, but it'll help you think of different things. So it's going to be a short and quick one today, but I'm telling you now, this is the future. Obviously, I'm still, this is the Idaho Business Podcast. I still want us to hire local. I still want to hire local talent. But AI exists for a reason. And I think we need to use it because it can make us all better. Even to the point of, you know what, I'm not the best at writing emails. I don't like how I write emails. Maybe my grammar's bad or whatever. There is wow, see, I can't even speak, so it doesn't even matter. ChatGPT will help you with all that stuff. Hey, import your email. Can you polish up this email? Cool. And what happens after a while, ChatGPT learns your voice. It learns who you are, how you react, how you respond. It learns your voice from all the things that you're importing and all the things you're saying to it, and it starts to sound just like you. So, or you can say, you know what? I want this to sound more like Christopher Voss from, Never Split the Difference book. Or I need this sales script to be more like whoever, Grant Cardone. It will do all that. It will help you with sales scripts for your sales teams. It'll help you with all of that information you need. So I'm telling you, there are so many things you could be doing. It'll help you create a system how to assess your employees better. If you're needing to find a metric-based way to assess your employees on a 90-day or biannual basis, if you just import the the guidelines and the insets of what that what is part of the job and what is part of what you're looking for as you're assessing, it will literally design a nice little format for you. So there's so much you can do. Give it a try. I know if you just go into ChatGPT, there's a free version. You can give it a whirl. And just go onto Google and say, hey, what are some of the top used AI sites right now? And it'll show you a ton of different AI things that are being used for so many different things. We're looking at one right now. I can't remember what it's called. But it's helping us put our SOPs together. And what a SOP is, many of you probably already understand that. It's standard operating procedures. And we're going to have that this help us with all the positions in our job. Like, we have them pretty well identified, but we need to be better with them. We need to have them posted and given out to every single job that we have posted. Meaning, hey, when you find this happening in this job, when you're doing this job, you do this or you do this. If this happens, then you do this. It literally breaks it down. Hey, what you have to do this job. And a good sign of an SOP, a good written SOP, is if you can take someone from accounting and give them the SOP for this management position, and they can read it and say, yeah, I could do these. I could do this job by how this is written. I understand it all. They might not be the right person for the job, but if they can understand what you are asking from that job, from reading the SOP, you've done a good job. So, and that's where these AI solutions can help. And I'm sure ChatGPT can help as well. But there's so many different solutions you can help and help your business with. So give it a try. I'm telling you now, it's going to make your life easier. Go out there and give it a whirl. Just have fun with it. I showed my scheduler, a friend of ours, and also handles our office stuff. I said, you know what? Put in chat. If I could talk today, it would be fantastic. ChatGPT, because I know she plays piano. I said, why don't you write me a piece of piano music that sounds like, or actually I just said, write me a piece of piano music, and I wrote her a song. And I said, okay, now tell it to make it sound like a song that sounds like Mozart. And it did that. And you can keep critiquing it, but it's crazy what it can do, so you can use it for personal and business, be creative with it, whatever. So just have fun with it, but mess around with it, see what happens. And I know it can help your life. So as always, be helpful, be happy, be grateful, and go out there and serve others. Have a great day. Have a great week. See you guys.
Congratulations on spending a couple of minutes getting a little bit smarter, having some fun, and supporting the Idaho business community. If you're feeling the love, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you are.